Alright, apologize about all the noise if you heard that. I was just adjusting my headset. Alright, so we're back. We'll try to run one more lap. Or one more race, I should say, not one more lap. I did watch the previous race, and now I understand why the one guy near the end got out of my way, because he was the one that ran me off the road. And I didn't realize that that's who did it. I knew somebody did, I just didn't know who. And yeah, so he got nervous when I was behind him, but little did he know, I didn't really know who had done that. And on top of it, I wasn't really looking for payback. I just wanted to run you know, good laps and see where I could get. So I mean, what really hurt me at the beginning of that race, starting fourth, was her spinning on the straightaway. I watched the replay. I cannot figure out what happened. Steering wheel was straight, car was straight, everything. I have never had it spin out there, ever. I don't know what the deal was there. So I came through here, I was on the inside, I got on it just like this, and all of a sudden it snapped. Yep. I don't know. So yeah, so I don't know what happened there. That's a new one. That one event completely ruined the entire race, and it was in the first set of corners on the first lap. I didn't even feel like I was driving that hard. I think that's the most difficult part about all that. I can get it if I'm really trying to push it, you know, but I felt like I was really driving conservative. Apparently not. Apparently not. Oh well. Alright. So this lap is a bust, but we'll see what I can do on this next lap. Alright. Yeah, that is a really crummy lap. I'll use the word crummy. This is where, in qualifying, these cars drive so much different than they do, especially at the beginning of the race. And wow, is the track bumpy there. I can't imagine driving this track with how bumpy it is. I mean, I've driven some tracks, but most of them are pretty smooth. And you get ridges and stuff like that, but this one's looks really bumpy. I mean, like this, the bump of the transition, right? That I would expect. It's the other stuff where it looks like it's a normal road that, you know, hasn't been dealt with in 10 years. Because the roads don't last very long. A better lap. I don't think this is anything near, you know, super fast. It's a more respectable lap, we'll call it that. What? The 140, low 147. Yeah. Still not a great lap, but I'll use it as a warm-up. Car wanted to step out there, and I cannot wait. Yep. Didn't quite slow down enough to be able to get back on the throttle like I needed to. Just a big ripple effect. not so good. I don't know why it's stuck. Considering I was going down the straightaway and it just snapped sideways. But I'm driving in the grass perfectly fine. I don't know. You can tell that bothered me. I'm usually not one to spin cars out, so it's just really odd. That's interesting. I think I got enough time to get back there, but this will be short. So 7/10, that'd be a 147, 4, 3. So just off my, yep. Okay. All right. Anybody from before? A couple names look familiar. A 144.8. It's a pretty respectable time there. I will say that. I'll give them that. Well, we'll see how this one starts out. I would just like a nice, clean first lap. Let everybody get settled in. And everybody make it through. And I can almost guarantee that will not happen. And most likely, something will happen in the first couple corners. It always does. All right. So, starting 6th here. Problem with starting up higher, I will say, is if you do run into the, like what I did last one, where I ended up getting spun and then getting punted later. Even though I fought myself back to 9th after being last, I started up higher. So it hurt me. Whereas most likely I could have done that same thing from the back of the field and not hurt, my DR so much. But it's what it is. I don't know what went on there, but wow. What did I say? Always messed up stuff at the beginning of these races. And some shoving. I just don't want to spin after that last one. That was just such an odd thing too. It was like on the straightaway, going straight, and just snap. If that was a real car, I would have thought I had an axle that broke. It was that kind of event. So, yeah, don't know. I'm pretty much expecting that first guy to drive off. He runs lap time here way faster than the rest of us, so we'll see. And this is going to be a problem if I can't clear him, which I can. Okay, I had to carry more speed in there because he came in really hard, looking to, I'm going to call it bump. Trying to drive a little defensive because I do not appreciate. Wow, it just won't stop. The car just will not stop and it won't get back on the track. That's ridiculous. Like, it just won't stop. Like, you're on the brake, on the brake, on the brake, on the brake, and it just, the cars just won't stop. I am not understanding this. Again, it does not stop. And I just keep getting passed because there's no brakes. It's just frustrating. Trying to concentrate here because I'm getting all this mess of cars and oh my gosh. It's just frustrating when the car won't stop. Again, won't stop. Yeah, this is pretty intense here. I don't know why it's just having problems stopping. And then this guy won't get out of the corner or into the corner. Yeah, it's just not braking. I don't know what the deal is, but wow, it just will not brake. And they're pretty much hitting each other behind me. Something's gonna crash over that. So, we're going to see what I can do here in the next lap or so. Part of me feels like stopping, but I feel like then I'm going to end up back in the mess that's back there, so I guess I'll just sit back here. This guy just cannot handle that corner. Makes this really hard. Really, guy? You're gonna dive bomb there. This guy's awful. Well, I was kind of watching him, so a little dead air there. Sorry. I didn't know what he was gonna do. Yeah, this thing is so inconsistent with the brakes. So inconsistent with the brakes. Brain fade there. Just kind of figuring out why this car will not use the brakes correctly. Like, it's just weird. Like, I go to the brakes and then it's like brake, and then all of a sudden ice mode. That's what I would call it. So I think I'll do the same thing I did the last race, which is run to lap 8 and then just get enough to cross the finish line. I might do a little bit more than I did last time, because I felt like that was pretty much pushing it. Aww, and there we go. And that race is done. Yep. Well, wonderful. Front slid, and then that was it. And then on top of it, I got a penalty. Unbelievable. That's what it is. Unbelievable. I cannot just leave it alone. I might not have gotten enough fuel, but it doesn't really matter. This race is pretty much like lost cause at this point. So, we'll just see what kind of lap times I can run. Running, what, 5th, 4th, or whatever. And then all of a sudden, car decides, nope, I'm gonna crash. Well, let's be honest. It started with the nose sliding into a penalty, which was just ridiculous. And then it ended with crashing into the wall head on. And it would not save it. You couldn't. I tried a lot of different things to try to save the thing. And it's just slow motion crashing. Like the moment it started, it's like, oh, here it goes. Yeah, that's what's so ridiculous. That corner, I had room to spare. That last one, I don't know what that was. Like, the front just would not bite. Cost me a lot. All because the front end wouldn't bite. Yeah. It is. Every one of these races is usually one time the car does something really weird. Like here, it's like, it's just not wanting to stop. It gets to a certain point, you're slowing down, and then it goes into like ice mode, and it won't slow down anymore. It's like skating on ice. And then you try to adapt to that on the next corner, and then you stop way short. It's ABS mode. Personally, I just want to turn off. Just lock up if you're going to lock up. Because the ABS is just ridiculous. I think I could drive it closer to the edge on here without the ABS. Because I feel like the ABS sensor is just overactive. Oh well. Get the run around the back and lose SR again. Well, I will be racing in C soon because I just cannot buy a break in these races right now. Just cannot. I mean, I gotta get back to 6 just to break even, and then it's gonna penalize me on top of that anyways. So, again, race is kind of shot. Because there's no way I'm getting all the way back up to 6. A lot of people would have to do a lot of things like I just did. And that's just not going to happen. Like here. Why? I don't even have the steering wheel turned much. Why is it getting sideways? Like, I almost have the steering wheel straight coming out of these corners because otherwise this thing snaps. So, and then it's still every once in a while snaps. Interesting how the track's cut out there on an angle or a curve right there. I feel like that's either done on purpose or that's just years of cars hitting it. And it's worn in that way. Because that's kind of your natural runout spot. So, I was gaining on these, but not anymore. Oh, not enough to make a difference after that. A little more conservative through there. Like, the car's just not I can't trust it enough. Oh well. Not a good race to watch. You could tune out and go somewhere else. Maybe I can't catch these two. If they get fighting, I can definitely catch them. No. I lost half a second to them. Oh my gosh. This braking out of this car, I'm just losing my patience on it. Like, it just won't stop. And so, that's why I'm losing all this time. It will not stop. Like, you go to the brakes, and it just overshoots. And then there, it works. So I'm like, why? I don't get it. I really am thinking this is a Logitech pedal problem. That it's just not giving the same readings every time you're on them. I don't know. Okay, I was a lot more aggressive going through there. A lot more aggressive going through there, and I gained no time. That's wonderful. Do I have an anchor on the back of this thing that I'm dragging? Wow. I just continue to lose time down the straightaway. It is just frustrating. I mean, I'm going 172. I don't know what else to do there. And I was going to step out there and crash. I had to get out of it. It's just so frustrating. I don't know why I'm driving so tentative though. I'm in 11th. Doesn't really matter. And the brakes are back to working normal again. Like, I don't get this. I really don't. And you can see when the brakes are working, you can see how much faster I catch up to people. But man, when they are not working, it is so frustrating. Because you lose tenths after tenths just out of one corner. Yeah, I lost so much time with that braking ridiculousness that I will not be able to pass at least even one of them. Just because I just can never get the brakes to work right. I don't know what happened there, but not good. Well, I won't. I got nothing else to say after that one.